Hello and welcome to another channel update. My name is ChaosMole and today we are just talking a little bit about what we have planned in the foreseeable future, where we are standing and what the heck is going on. What you are seeing here in the background is just me playing some casual Evil Genius 2, and to answer your first question, if you joined me for Evil Genius 2, is will there be more Evil Genius 2? The answer is yes. Actually, in the next few days there will be another Evil Genius 2 video coming up with new Evil Genius 2 content. But I want to be very clear with you. I made this clear in most of the videos, but I can only say it again. I am not just an Evil Genius 2 channel. I am somebody who is actually interested in a lot of games. I'm what you would call a variety content creator, and I move on, and I'm slowly moving on from Evil Genius 2, at least when it comes to content creation. Now, this has also to do with the fact that I slowly but surely have showed everything I want to show. There's still a few things I wanna showcase, but most of the stuff we are basically done with. Of course, I will be definitely back whenever there's a new DLC coming out, and apparently there's something coming. Yes, a new henchman. And we would definitely look like, how do you get that henchman? How is the henchman playing? Is it actually worth it? Or when the new Evil Genius is coming out, and so on and so forth. So we would definitely do deep dives whenever there is a new DLC with new stuff coming, because that's what a lot of people are interested in, because sometimes they even have to make the decision if they want to buy it or not. So no, we are not done with Evil Genius 2, but the amount of videos which are coming for that game will slowly but surely fade out. And again, I'm a variety gamer. That's what I have always said from the beginning. I'm not just a person who is streaming and playing one game. I can't even, like, the amount of different games I'm sometimes playing is just crazy. So yeah, don't expect for me to just stick with one game. But what is up next, you might ask? Well, there's not a lot of games coming out. I'm looking forward to Icarus, which is the new game by DayZ creator Dean Hall, which is not out yet, but we will definitely take a look at some point. And I released a video yesterday about it, so if you want to take a look, you're more than welcome to do so. But it's definitely an interesting looking game. Yeah. I will have a look at that. The next game which is on my list is Herd of Thieves and something else. I always forget the last part. I'm horrible with names. Don't take it the wrong way. It's a 4 versus 4 PvE PvP game in the Robin Hood universe, but also stylized and a bit of fantasy. That definitely looks interesting. And that is next on my list. I will see if I can get some early access to it, or whatever we can do with it. We have to see. But yeah, I'm actually curious about that game. So that might be the next game which is coming out in the next few weeks, where I will dive a little bit deeper into. But beyond that, it's for content creation here on YouTube, it's a slow month. Like even my live stream, if you didn't know, I'm also live streaming from Monday to Friday at 9 a.m. EST. And by the way, if you are somebody who was thinking, wait, 9 a.m. EST, didn't Mo normally start at 8? Yes, this is my announcement that I will push back the live stream by 1 hour. I will still stream the same amount of hours. Like, that doesn't change, but everything is just getting pushed back by an hour, because right now I'm doing a lot of things I want to do before I stream, and I had too many moments in the last few weeks where I came too late to my stream. It's just that, like, nah. I need an extra hour, and that is exactly what we are doing. But yeah, we are live streaming, and we are doing that every day. And the next few live stream games will be Kingdom Hearts, which is on the list. I want to do like a full playthrough of the Kingdom Hearts series. Yes, because I haven't anything better to do apparently. A little bit more Evil Genius 2. We are nearly done with Outriders. And then there is also the new Satisfactory update, which just came out. And I might also check out Subnautica, which is coming out, Resident Evil Village. There will definitely be a full playthrough on my Trovo channel. If you're like, Mo, why are you not posting your full playthroughs on your YouTube? Because most people don't care for it. Believe it or not, most people do not care for my Let's Plays. So I keep them to my Trovo channel. And you can still watch the VOD there. Like, if you cannot catch me live, you can watch the VOD. It's available right there, and you can do that. So don't hold back. But so how are we standing? First of all, I want to say a big thank you for all the people who supported me with views, with likes, with comments, with all the new subs. As I said, I know that most of the people came in here for Evil Genius 2. I'm very much aware of that. But as I said, there will be more content like you saw for Evil Genius 2 for other games and Evil Genius 2 in the foreseeable future. So again, thank you very much for enjoying my content. There have been, of course, people also who didn't enjoy my content, and some people which I already had to ban from the channel. Because here's the thing, I don't mind people not enjoying my content. I don't mind people having different opinions on things and say, no, that's not how I would do it, or Mo, you got this wrong, actually it doesn't work like this. Like, I don't have a problem with that. That's not what I'm banning for. I'm banning people who are becoming rude. Rude to me, and most importantly to other users. Like, you can totally talk about your differences, and there are sometimes some heated discussions about certain topics here, which I'm totally allowing. That's fine. But the moment people start to attack each other and sling some slurs around and whatever, I ban you. It's just what I do. Like, that's not the community I want. I know that, unfortunately, on YouTube, that community is running sometimes a bit rampant, because a lot of content creators see it as like, hey, a comment is a comment, right? That's interactivity. That gives me a better chance to be seen by the algorithm, because there are comments being thrown around. But I have to say, that's not what I'm looking for. I want to build a community who can have heated discussions, who can have different opinions, and everyone is totally allowed to put them out there. But the moment you are starting to assault somebody and to be rude to other people, I remove you from the channel. It's as simple as that. Like, I don't need that. But thank you for all the people who have joined this channel. Like, you have been absolutely amazing, and seeing like all the different ideas and opinions for Evil Genius 2 has been fantastic. They didn't, as I said, always align with what I think and how I do things, but I like to see different opinions, and I like to learn. So thank you very much for everyone who has been joining here. What else? Live streaming is still like one of my big focuses. I have been, if you didn't know me, I have been a live streamer for 5 years now. I started to live stream on Mixer, and I know that some people will scoff at this moment, but Mixer has been the platform who made me do what I did for over 5 years, or over 4 years and nearly 5 years. And my community has supported me there. Microsoft has supported me there. And that was my full-time job. And I could pay all my taxes, I could pay all my bills, and I could live from what I did on Mixer. Yes, it wasn't as big as Twitch, but it didn't have to be, because, well, I was one of the biggest streamers there, and it worked for me perfectly. So when Mixer did shut down, it was a heavy blow I have never fully recovered from. Even now, nearly a year after Mixer died, I'm still struggling from what happened. And people sometimes ask me like, yeah, Mo, but why are you not on Twitch? Like, why are you streaming on Trovo of all the places? Because I don't like Twitch. I'm a Twitch partner. Believe it or not, no, I'm not an affiliate. I'm a partner. I have this little purple badge next to my name. I'm an official Twitch partner. And I left that platform behind because I don't like Twitch. I don't like how they operate. I don't know what they do. I don't like what they do. And they don't sometimes know what they are doing, how they treat their community and how they treat their streamers. Like, Twitch is a horrible place, and they don't value me as a streamer, and which is a very questionable thing to do, because without the streamers, Twitch would amount to nothing. They wouldn't exist. And even with that premise, they treat their streamers horrible. And Trovo is not doing that. And I enjoy that. So yeah, I'm thankful for that. And this is why I'm also on Trovo. And yeah, that's just it. I know people have their opinions on Trovo, yada yada yada. I talked about this before in one of my videos. I know about them, I respect them, but for me, it works. And I will stick to Trovo. I was also on YouTube for a while, if you didn't know. Did some YouTube live streaming, but the problem with YouTube is, as I said before, they're too slow. They are far too slow. Like, they celebrated themselves in November or December, what it was, that they have now finally clips on YouTube. And it's like, wow, clips. You took like 5 years for that. Woo. And since November, YouTube did nothing, because they are just treating their live streaming like a red-headed stepchild. And I'm sorry, as a live streaming platform, YouTube really has to get their ass in gear to be competitive. And it slowly but surely seems like that they are actually losing ground because of that. So yeah, as long as YouTube is not changing that, I would probably also not come back ever to YouTube. So yeah, that's my live streaming endeavor. But I'm still love to live stream. I still love to do content creation. Like, nothing changes there. And so far, I'm pretty happy how things go. There's always very slow. Like, I have always had slow growth because I do the things my way. With I'm happy with I'm work with. And sure, there are things I could do differently and have a faster growth because of that. Like, I could work more with the algorithm on YouTube, or I could play certain games on the streaming platform to grow my audience and my community faster, but I would not feel good with that. And that is one of the things I really learned to do with content creation. Like, you have to find the balance between putting work out there, putting your content out there, entertain other people, and make sure that you reach as many people as possible, but also make sure that you are in a good mindset. Because a lot of streamers and a lot of content creators in general forget about that. They're not in a good mindset, and after years, it's deteriorating more and more and more, and then people call quits. People give up. Like, they have their burnouts because they've basically done things for years they didn't like. And now, I know that some people might say, well, Mo, did you ever had a real job? Like, you have to do a lot of things you don't like. Yes, thank you. I'm old enough. Yes, I had real jobs, and believe me, in those real jobs, I have never worked as hard as I did in content creation. Like, I originally came from logistics. Like, I have worked in logistics for years. I have worked for big companies and multiple shifts and whatnot. And believe me, I have never worked as many hours and put as much energy into my work there as I did in content creation. And I wasn't lazy. I never was. But the amount of hours I sit in front of a PC nowadays, write emails, do tweets, social media, prepare content, visit other content, see what other people do, learn from them, or take some ideas from them, or realize that I don't want to do what they do, and so on and so forth. Like, all the things I'm doing beyond just recording videos, I probably sit here for like 10 hours a day. And in the last 4 years, I didn't even took a break. There was no vacations. I didn't celebrate like any holidays, which we normally do here. And I just focused on my content creation career. And this is not me complaining or whining. This is just for all the people who always say like, content creation is so easy. Oh, that's not a real job. Yeah, yes, it is not a real job because it's entertaining for you, because you are looking at it from the outside. But from the inside, the moment you actually do that job, it becomes a real job. It's a lot of work you have to put in there to make it work. I don't complain. It's my choice. I choose to do this for years and I still love it, and I wouldn't want to change that for anything in the world. But to make a point here is to keep that going for decades to come, you have to be in the right mindset. And so I do the things my way, and not everyone will like that. Like I saw people who said, your videos are too long. Or, oh, take the cam away. Why do you have a cam? And sure, for some, by the way, for some videos that make actually sense. Like I actually looked at some of my videos and I was like, yeah, why is there a cam? Especially if I try to explain things. Like totally. But especially the length of my videos, I like it. I'm not the person who can do quick videos on the point with scripts. Like everything I'm doing it from the back of my head, right? There is no script. Like everything I'm talking about right now is how I do my videos. There is no paper here. There is no script. There's nothing really like fully prepared. That doesn't mean I'm not thinking about the topics I want to talk about. Like I'm definitely thinking them through, but I don't have to write it down because thankfully my brain works like that pretty well. Yeah, sure, there are some things I sometimes do a mistake and that's not great and I have to get better at that. But I try to do scripts, and I have to say, doing scripts completely took the fun out of content creation for me. So I had to make a choice. Making some people unhappy because I'm not using a script, or, well, using a script and then lose all the fun about what I'm doing for content creation. Well, I decided to not go with the script. Simple as that. But yeah, that's a bit of a channel update right here, right now. And I'm looking forward to all the content which is coming, for all the games which are coming. I know it will be a tough year. Like so far what we have seen when it comes to gaming releases is that games are getting postponed, a lot of them. And last half of 2021 will probably be hell, because too many games already got postponed into autumn, winter. And yeah, it won't be the last thing thanks to COVID. So yeah, it won't be fun, especially for your money. Like your bank account will probably beg you by the end of the year to stop. And I'm curious how many games will know that and will actually just go to Game Pass, right? Like immediately go to Game Pass and are like, yeah, we know that we wouldn't had like the slightest chance under normal circumstances. Hey, Xbox, give us money and put us on Game Pass. I'm really curious how that goes. But yeah, like we don't really have like a lot of games till summer, and summer is always like Death Valley when it comes to video games. Has been for decades. Like it's kind of curious. Like the video game industry has changed dramatically in the last decades, especially thanks to the internet and live service games and whatnot. Like so many things have changed in the gaming industry over the decades. And the one thing which never changes is in summer we don't get any games whatsoever, and then we are getting 50 games alone in September, October, November, and nobody knows what they could play or should play at first, leaving alone the money part. So it's always like, if the gaming industry would change that, but here we are. So, yeah. Oh well. It's same procedure as every year, I guess. Yep. All right, folks. But with that said, thank you so much for watching. This was just a small update to things happening on my channel. New Evil Genius 2 video is coming very soon. There will be more to come down the line, and then we will see what other games we can take a deep dive in. Yeah. There will be things. There are always things. With that said, stay safe. I'll see you next time, and have a good one. Bye bye.